Let's talk about using multiple VA loans at the same time. I'll give you a scenario. You go buy your first house with a VA loan, and let's say you spend $300,000 on that VA loan. Now you've used up $300,000 of your eligibility. In most counties in the United States, the county loan limit is $766,550. That's the 2024 number. So if you used up $300,000 on your first house, you still have $466,550 remaining on your entitlement. So what happens is now you can PCS to your next place, or you're just moving across the country for whatever reason, you're not in the military anymore. And now you can buy another house. And let's say it's another $300,000 house. Now you had $300,000 in the first one. You have $300,000 used in the second one. In theory, you've got $166,550 left over on your VA entitlement. So if you moved again now and went to a third place, you could keep those first two VA loans and you could actually buy a third house. Now, the way it works on that third house is you have $166,550 that you could buy with no down payment whatsoever. If you wanted to go above the $166,550, you would have to put a down payment on whatever that delta is. So in this case, let's say you were going to buy a $366,000 house. That's a $200,000 delta. You have to put a 25% down payment on that delta. So in this case, $200,000 delta, 25% of that would be a $50,000 down payment, and you would be able to use your third VA loan, and they could all be active at the same time. One of the great things about that is that even though you now have turned those first two VA loans into investment properties, you can actually still do the interest rate reduction loan on them. They can stay in a VA loan, and you can refinance them down the road when those rates drop potentially. You can still keep those, refinance them into a new VA loan at a lower rate, and start saving money and cash flow additionally on those rental properties due to your lower interest rate and lower payment. So you don't lose any of the benefits of the VA loan after you convert them to an investment property down the road. So that's how you use multiple VA loans all at the same time. The key is that it has to be your primary residence when you buy it. It can later become an investment property and stay on a VA loan, but when you buy it, it has to be your primary residence.